Hello, Marianne. Hello. Sorry, I'm just trying to get things lined up here. Struggling. How is everybody doing? Barbara, hello. Marilyn, also hello. Hey, Susan. Excuse me, Mary Clark. Hi. Cold. Oh, yeah. Is it cold? I don't know. I've been not feeling great, so I honestly haven't left the house since Friday night. Well, since Friday afternoon when I got home. So, sorry about the delay. I was having some problems, but I think we've got it figured out now. And what we are going to talk about today is this new anti-static wand that we got in the store. We didn't get very many of them in because the company was out, but we did have some of those. But we will be, and this is a prototype, ladies, so don't get excited quite yet. I'm just waiting for stickers, but we are going to have our own scrappy chic version that will be available soon. So this has got the clay powder in it, which is what we will be using, and then it's got a wand, and I'm just waiting for the stickers so that we can get them in the store. But anyway, I just wanted to show you some fun things that you could do with the anti-static wand. A lot of them are the same as what you could do with the other ones, but the little wand makes it so much easier to control. Thanks, Mary. I am feeling a lot better than I was over the weekend. So, and excuse me if I cough. I have a cough that sounds like a barking seal, so hopefully it won't get too bad. So we've used powder tools, hi Robin, for a lot of different things. And what I like about this little one is that you can direct your powder to small things, is that for one of the techniques we do where we take our stickers and we powder them so that they turn into embellishments, is that you can easily brush your powder on these stickers instead of having to powder the whole world, and voila, it is not a sticker anymore. Whoops. See, it's not a sticker anymore. Fell right out of my hand. And you can use foam squares and pop this up. It just makes it so easy to de-stickitize your stickers. So that's one of the techniques that we use a powder tool for. Now, you probably don't want to use this little tiny one for a larger sticker. That might take a little longer. I mean, you certainly could. You know, this one's a little bit bigger, but it just might take you a minute. And the wand actually keeps a nice amount of powder on it. As you can see, I haven't dipped it back in yet, and this is no longer a sticker either. All right, so there is one of the great ways that you can use this. Now, the one that I really like is that you can, when you're doing shakers, and I've got this one set up already. This is just some scraps that I had laying around, so we're gonna make this Michigan shaker with a truck inside. So I already put this together. I've got the acetate in, and I put the foam tape on. Now, one of the things that I use my powder tool for is to make sure that the foam tape has no stickiness around here so that when you put your sequins in, they don't stick. And what's great about this is that you really, it's got a tight fit so your powder doesn't spill out all over. You really can direct your powder right there to the sides of your foam tape instead of powdering again everything under the sun. So you're gonna just run your little wand here in there, and I just like to always make sure that I don't feel any stickiness, but I think I got it pretty good. All right, let's see how we did. All right, I'm going to show you. Okay, and what I really like about this is that this is nice and round, but it's got a flat bottom so that you can still stand it up. Ooh, you probably can't see that. Whoops. So you can still stand it up. All right. Okay, so now what we're going to do here, sorry, this is one of my messy stencils. I'm going to use it though because you won't be able to see that. All right, we'll take some of our sequins here. Put some of those in. Excuse me. I was just looking to see if I had my little seed beads, but I don't. Okay, so I've already powdered that all up. Now I am going to I've really been riding the struggle bus today, guys, so if you witness a little bit of that, you'll just really understand my day. So my liners are ripping. All right, so again, when you're doing these, you want to make sure that you're powdering before you take the liners off because you do want it to stick here, right? So, all righty, we'll put this right on top, press it down, and you've got a really good shake, and your sequins don't stick to the sides. Perfect. It's a perfect shaker. Don't be surprised if you see that pop up on a project in the future. All right, and then last that I wanted to show you with this is, of course, embossing with embossing ink. Did everybody notice that I'm using my travel size Scrappy Chic glass mat? I think I'm going to buy the big one. I just haven't gotten it yet, but I have my little travel one here. Okay, so actual embossing with embossing ink. So typically it's recommended to use your powder tool. Sorry, my sticker sheet's all over the place. To powder where you are going to emboss. Oh, I knew I needed that piece of paper. Give me that back. Okay. Powder where you're going to stamp. Scatterbrain, huh? I'm scatterbrained today. And then you just want to rub the powder. You can see it right there where I'm going to stamp. Now, you do that, right, so that the embossing powder doesn't stick where it's not supposed to, right? Okay. So that is all static free, and I'm using a little stamp. I don't want to stamp it upside down. From one of the new Lawn Fawn stamp sets. So it's called You're a Fungi, meaning fungi, but fungi like a mushroom. You know their puns. All right, let's see. So we'll pour this on here. See how we do. Okay. So I'm going to just dump that. And look at how nice, and I haven't heated it yet. Of course my heat tool fell on the floor, so I'm going to have to use my Ranger one, which is fine. I don't have my embossing tools on the floor on the other side of the room. Oy, oy, oy. Okay. Hopefully this is plugged in. I don't think I've ever actually done any heat embossing that's turned out this clean and neat. I usually have little specks lingering around, so that powder tool actually is a great thing. I mean, I know I've seen people do it and people have recommended it before. I just never really thought it was necessary, but I've decided that it is necessary because look at how nice and clean that embossed sentiment came out. As soon as it cools off, then all you do is just, let it cool off before I wipe away the powder. Watch, I'll smear it all up. And then you can just wipe away the powder. There we go. And look at that. Mary's saying she likes the clay versus the powder. I do too, because the clay doesn't smell like anything. The powder smells like powder, which, I mean, is fine. It just sometimes has an overwhelming smell. All right, so there are a few ways to use not only your regular powder tool, which, you know, I got all the powder tools also. This powder tool with the brush, this is what I was talking about. This brush is good for larger images and things, but the wand is amazing for detailed stuff, especially for use in shakers. You know, I love this one too. This Tailored Expressions powder tool we also have in the store. This one is really good for doing the large stickers on that sticker technique that I was showing, where you can make the stickers into embellishments. The thing, excuse me. The thing about this one with the sponge is that it would be harder to get inside and get the edges of the foam tape. All right. Any questions? No questions? All right, then. I will remind everybody that we will have our first Scrappy Chat of 2025 coming up on the 11th. So make sure you join us Saturday at 9:30 for New Michigan Inspiration Project, any special announcements that there might be, new products, and all that kind of stuff. All right, everybody. Thank you so... Oh, hey, Susan. Thank you for joining me. And again, sorry I was late. Hope everybody is keeping warm. I wish that we would get some snow to go along with this cold, right? It's going to be cold. Let's get some snow with it. All right, everybody. Thanks a lot. We'll be talking to you again soon. Thank you. Where is...